What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing another toy review video. But first, I have to address some things going on in my room because I didn't address it last video I did when I did the whole Stranger Things pops. Anyway, some things have changed. I don't know if you quite noticed or not. For one, I got a new hat, but usually you can't tell I got a new hat because you're usually turning around backwards. Yeah, see that? That's a big old D, and that don't mean dick. That is D. Actually, it's D for the Dodgers, for LA Dodgers, but I thought it looked cool, so it's D for Deacon Do Dirty Now. I actually was going to try to get them to make a custom hat with a D on it, but apparently Liz told me they can't do that because of copyright issues. Oh, really? Well, I didn't realize the Dodgers had copyright on fonts, but in the letter D. But whatever. I don't want to get them in trouble, even though I tried to explain to them that they wouldn't, but they wouldn't listen to me because apparently I'm just a dumb customer. Before we get to the review, other things that have changed in this room. If you have noticed, my backdrop has changed. Normally, it was somewhere over there. I actually moved my desk from that corner to this corner. So now you get a better view of most of my stuff in my room. So I'm going to Van and White this kind of shit and show you everything that's in the room. Let me just get up right quick. Kind of far away from my mic, so I'm going to try to speak up. Over here, you have Pops on the wall. Look at that. Then, oh wait, can't skip. Hold on, let me move my chair a little bit so you can see. We have a brand new shelf with all my action figures. Over here we have another wall of Pops. A ton of them. And then of course over here, this is the shelf that you used to see with all my action figures on it. I went ahead and filled it up with Pops too. And there's actually some Pops on top. I'm not sure if you can see those or not. Can you see my head? There I am. Yeah, there's more Pops up there. It looks like fucking Funko threw up in my damn room. Anyway guys, the reason we are here today, we got a brand new toy that I kind of showed off in a 2-3 hunts ago. This toy is from a lot of toys that I've been collecting for a while now, and I love these toys. And it ain't Lego, because you know all these guys now are collecting Lego because one big toy collector started collecting minifigures. Now everybody else started collecting minifigures too. I don't see the big deal with these little shit things like this. I mean, I can understand minis like Funko minis or Funko mystery, whatever you call them. I don't know, man. Legos just they don't do anything for me. They're way too much for the money, and it's just ridiculous. But hey, that's whatever floats their damn boat. What we got here today is Predator, a man's toy. Well, technically no toys are really men's, but this is more manly, I would say. Oh, look at that. He is beautiful. This is from the Neca. Well, the Neca. This is from Neca. You know, they make all the cool toys that are at a lower price point. Really detailed. They articulate, do all the cool stuff. Got a bunch of accessories. Anyway, you know I collect all the Predators. On here back here, I probably have one of these, so well now two of them because this guy's on the actual back of here. But just to show it off a little bit, the coolest thing about this box besides the action figure inside is this picture right here. Let me get you a close up. You see that? You see that chair right there? I want that chair, and I want it bad because this guy needs to sit in because of his name being clan leader. And I hope I don't get any backlash from anti-racist people. He's not the KKK clan leader. He's the Predator clan leader. You know, see, he's a predator. Other than that, this box looks cool, very colorful. Does all the little heat seeking or heat vision, whatever you want to call it, thermal vision, sorry, that Predators do. But yeah, this is the deluxe Predator leader. And yeah, all that other stuff. You know, he's brand new. I didn't get this from Toys R Us. Toys R Us does carry this. I got it from my comic book store because I try to support them more than the actual big retailers. So I picked this guy up from them. Anyway, this is probably going to be my favorite, like I always say. Every time I get a Predator, he's always my new favorite. I don't know, because they get better and better every time. This guy just looks freaking awesome. Let's go ahead and get him out, because I'm tired of looking at him in the box. He's been sitting behind me all day. Well, not all day, freaking like a month now. Not really that long, but you know. You know, it's kind of funny. Every time I do an unboxing video or a toy review, I never have a knife in here, so I'm always using some kind of weird tool to open these guys up. Slide on out. Ooh, yeah. Oh great, more twisty ties that the little Chinese people twisted all up in here. They must have the smallest fingers in the world. Anyway guys, I'll be back in a minute after I get all these twisty ties untwisted. Well, after that long workout trying to get this guy out of the box, we finally got him out. But as always, we're going to go over the accessories before we go over the action figure because, you know, action figure saving the best for last. What the fuck's in my mouth? First we have here a spear of some sort. It almost looks like an axe also. Look at that. You can kind of chop down trees with that. And this side here, of course, you know, you're going to stab people with it. Stab Dutch. Do it! Give me now! Of course, we have another big thing about Predators. We have a mask. Now, this mask is very different than your normal Predator mask. It has, like, horns and, I don't know, maybe he's Satan. This is the Satan Predator. Look at those red eyes. A lot of detail in this mask. Looks freaking awesome. It almost has like a metallic finish, but with like a weathered look and very, it's like, what do you call it? That metal that's whatever. I don't know the name of it. Anyway, cool mouthpiece there also on the bottom there. Metal on it doesn't look as good as the blue, but it still looks good. Next, we have a classic piece that all Predators have, and that's the shoulder gun, or whatever it's called. I'm pretty sure there's some Predator enthusiasts out there that know exactly what this is called, but it's what comes with all of them. They usually some of them come with actually the whole piece that goes on, then you got to attach this piece. This guy does not. I'm actually trying to sit here and look at it and try to figure out what the hell's going on with it. But I'll figure that out in a little bit. And I think this is the piece that just connects the gun to his shoulder, so I'm not really going to show that off. Now, the coolest accessories are these things. And though these are not pipe cleaners, these are like, I'm pretty sure are supposed to be tails off of an alien. You know, because Predators kill aliens, because aliens suck in my opinion. That's why I don't have any. They look cool, but you know what, I'm a Predator fan. But the cool thing about these, look, they do bend. Like, you can bend. These are all articulatable, if that's a word. And these go in 2 different places on the action figure, and I'll show that off in a minute when I actually show the action figure off. But look at this. I love these things. Let's go. Okay, on to the actual action figure. The best part of this, first of all, this guy's kind of big. For some reason, he looks big. Maybe because I've been handling Marvel Legends lately. He just looks bigger for some reason. This guy is super colorful. He's got all kinds of paint jobs. Why am I talking about him and not showing him off? Here he is. Look at this Joker. Look at that orange and yellow and red. It looks so good. Of course, he articulates in all those good places, all the same places that every Predator, most action figures articulate. Now, I do see one problem here. And this is probably the first time I've seen this problem. Right here where he articulates at his hips, there's a little bit of gap there. I haven't seen that problem before. Not going to really matter because usually these Predators don't articulate much at the hip anyway, so they're usually standing straight up. But yes, like I said, bends at the knees. He's a little stiff, but I like stiff sometimes because it makes it sometimes where they're easy to actually stand up. Sometimes if they're too loose, they'll kind of fall and whatever, do all that kind of crazy stuff. He's got some, looks like sandals on. He doesn't have the claws on the end of his boots here. And maybe that's why he's so tall. Look, he's got some thick soles going on here. So, yeah, maybe he is actually short and is compensating for something. He's like, you know what, guys, you're too big. I want to be as tall as you, so I'm going to put some shoes on and add on 2 inches. As far as the attire goes, it looks really good. This blue, I love this color blue. He's got red paint all over the side of it. It looks like he's got some kind of like claws, like dew claws, like a dog or something. Haven't seen that yet on any of my action figures. Same with his little skirt here, if you want to call that a skirt, kilt, maybe they're Irish or whatever. And then in the front here, you have a few little skulls. I'm not sure where that's from. Maybe baby Predators that they kill and eat. They're not cool enough. Then, of course, you have the 2 gauntlets on his arms here. Now, these gauntlets are different than most Predators that I've had before because they don't have like the little computer thing or whatever where they can blow themselves up. Maybe this guy's so badass, he's like, I don't need to blow myself up. I'll kill everybody. I don't know. Next, you have probably the most cool part about him is his face and head. His tentacles or dreads or whatever you want to call them are white. And they go like a gradient. They start whiter at the top and then go to like a blue or gray at the very end. First time I've seen that on any Predator as far as the color. Next, you have his face. His mouth is actually closed. And that's probably because you can't. The last Predator I had, you could take his whole head off and put another head on, but it had the mask. This one here, you can actually just put the mask on, so that's probably why his mouth is closed. Then he has a little symbol on there on his head. So I guess to signify who he is, he has the black markings and stuff. I almost wonder if that was ever paint that they put on themselves, or that's just like, you know, they're animals technically, if that's just the way they're colored. He looks like a tiger. I'm gonna call them Tiger Predator. Here on the back, you have this big thing here. I don't know what this is. I have no clue, so don't hate me for not knowing. Maybe it's part of the gun that goes on his shoulder. I don't know. Now, another thing that I can see that I've seen lately in a lot of these action figures, or as far as Predators go, the netting that all Predators wear, they don't do a greatest job painting them. They come to make them the same color as the actual action figure. It doesn't really stand out as well. Hold on, let me show you a Predator that looks good with the actual netting. Okay, you see this Predator here? See how his netting stands out? You can actually tell there's netting on him. And then you look at a guy like this, where you can see it's almost like the same color as his body. That's where they could do a better job, but hey, I'm not complaining. He still looks badass. Okay, now we got to throw in some accessories just to change how he looks and show you why this guy looks so badass. First thing we're going to do is we're going to throw this mask on. I forgot to show you the guys. This has like little antennas or whatever these called. Just throw that on there first. There he is with the mask on. Or the face mask or whatever you want, face guard, whatever you want to call it. Now, when it does come to these Predators, and you put an actual mask on them, you do see a little bit of gap there that you normally wouldn't see, but it still fits on pretty good, and it's not going to fall off to sit on your shelf. It's on there pretty good. Now, the next accessories, they're probably the best part of this whole thing is, and I'm always wondering what these are, because I don't know if this is part of the accessory, but hey, who knows? These guys. And like I said, they go in 2 different places. All right. This is kind of weird. I don't have them positioned just right. I put them inside where they're supposed to go for the first thing. Look at this. This is some crazy stuff going on here. They are going like up into like a part of his armor that's going right here, and they come out there. And like I said, you can bend these anyway, and it looks like it's going to be kind of tough to get them just the way you want it. Look at it's going. It's falling. Dude needs some Viagra. Anyway, let's put them in the next place they can actually go. And I think I actually might pose them this way because they look a little bit cooler. And here you go. Here's the next place that they go. They go inside those gauntlets on his arms. That's why he doesn't have that little computer thing. You can actually put them inside his gauntlets. And I guess you would use them like weapons. Like, he can take the aliens' tails and use them like they would, but they're on his side now. And like I said, this guy might take up a lot of room with this kind of stuff going on. He might have to curl him up like a snail or something and pose him. But he might have to take up a whole shelf on his own. This guy is ridiculous. I can't say anything else. He's just badass. Only drawbacks, he has that weird gap going on in his hip. The netting's a little off. And this sounds like a drawback, but it's a good thing also. That right there with those little tentacles, it might be kind of hard to pose and stand and put somewhere. I'll say this, he's tied for first for favorite Predator. What was my other one? Probably the one I showed you a while ago is probably my favorite compared to this guy. I mean, but this guy here, as far as articulation, is really clean, has all the places like I've showed you already. This guy, but he looked, the paint job wise, besides the netting, this guy looks awesome. The color of him, he looks freaking great. I love those hands. He doesn't come with any alternate hands. He just comes with the hand that holds the spear or the axe or whatever you want to call it. I actually like the open hands. They really look really good. Those freaking fingernails or claws or whatever you want to call them. A lot of detail. Neca does a great job, man. For how much this thing costs, like $25 to $27. You can't ask for a better figure for that price. I mean, they look freaking awesome. Anyway, guys, let me know down in the comments below what you think about this guy, as always. Let me also know down in the comments below what you think about all this going on back here. Oh, wait, you know, I forgot about something. I forgot that I had to let you know where something, you could kind of see him, but hold on a second. You can't forget about Doghead. Doghead will always be here, right? Alright, guys, so like I said, leave all those comments below. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Hit it really hard. Hit it 1,000 times if you can. If you haven't subscribed to me, I don't know why you wouldn't be, because like I said before, I'm the realest toy channel on YouTube. I'm not going to give you any bullshit. I'm not going to buy toys I actually don't like just to appease my viewers. I'm going to buy the stuff I like because I'm the self-centered guy. And I'm not here to please you guys. I'm here to make me happy. But if you enjoy what I do, good for you guys. But anyway, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm DK Do Dirty. I'll catch you guys in the next video.